Hey y'all, good evening. Happy Sunday. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you relaxed some. And I hope that you are ready for a new week. Not sure about you, but my week starts on Sunday mentally. But my work week starts on Monday. So I wanted to come to you today via video and live stream and share 5 tips that I have to help you have a more peaceful and productive week. The overall topic for this week will be embracing uncertainty. And so, just to get you a head start, I'm going to share the 5 tips that I have for you today. So, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Monica Bundy. I am a coach who helps women develop habits that will improve all aspects of your life. And so, tip honestly, like I realized that a change needed to be made almost 8 years ago. I realized that a change needed to be made. And so I took baby steps. So as you hear me say, maybe where I am now or things that I've overcome, as you hear me talk about these things, do keep in mind that my transformation didn't happen overnight. It took time, right? Consistent baby steps that ultimately led me to major transformation. So, like I said, today I want to share 5 steps with you to have a peaceful and productive week. And so, what I've done is I've broken down the letters in peace, and that will help you to keep in mind as the week progresses different steps or areas that you may need to pay more attention to, right? So, the first one, I want to make sure that my earbud doesn't come out. So, the first one for peace is to plan and prepare. Plan and prepare to be productive. And so, most times when I converse with women and they're telling me how, one, busy their schedule is, how chaotic their day is, and how at the end of the week they feel like they were extremely busy, but they weren't as productive as they wanted to be or wish to be. And so to overcome that, to position yourself to be more productive and to have, a less chaotic week, you want to plan for it on Sunday, definitely no later than Monday. And these steps that I'm sharing with you to have a peaceful, productive week are also the steps that I take daily to make sure that it's peaceful. It's not as chaotic. People aren't dropping, their emergencies into my plan. I have a plan of my own, and I follow what I call the do to done daily planner. And it helps to hold me accountable, but it helps me to get things done. So at the beginning of the week, plan and prepare to be productive, to have a peaceful week, for things to be less chaotic, right? So that's for P, plan and prepare. And it's almost, I'm sure you've heard that saying, if you don't plan to be productive, you're planning, or if you don't plan to win, you're planning to fail, right? Not planning to win is planning to fail. So there we go. Plan and prepare. The E is execute. So we can write out our plan for the year. At the beginning of the year, we can plan what we want to reach throughout the year, for the month, for the week, for the day. We can do all of this planning. But if we do not execute and work the plan that we created for ourselves, we will not see the fruits of our labor. We will not develop the consistency and put in the action and the effort that's required for us to reach the end goal, for us to see what it is that we desire to see, for us to create that lifestyle that we desire to live. So it's so important that after we've planned and prepared to be productive, that we execute and take action and apply that effort to the plan, right? Work the plan. A is going to be, like I said, the topic for the week is embracing uncertainty. So the A in peace is going to be accept that there will be things that happens that's not in your plan, and may need your attention. And I'm putting emphasis on may because people may call you, people may text you, people may send you an email, people may instant message you, whatever the case may be. People may reach out to you with their emergency, and their emergency doesn't mean it's also your emergency. And so when you accept that things may happen that's not in the plan, so if I'm looking at this and someone reaches out and asks me for help, and I know for a fact that what they're asking me for help with isn't on my plan and is not life or death and it can wait, then I will put it maybe at a task for tomorrow, or I'll drop it in the brain dump section of my planner, and I will get to it after my priorities. So accept that things may happen. People may reach out to you. You may get unexpected emails, unexpected calls, unexpected texts. But it may not need your attention. It may or may not need your attention. So you're accepting that some unforeseen circumstances could occur, and you're also accepting in advance that it may or may not require your attention. And this is going to help lighten your load tremendously once you accept it, because oftentimes as women who are ambitious or strong, or however you label yourself, as women, we are everything to everyone and not ourselves. And simply planning to have a productive and peaceful week is self-care. Executing the plan that you've created for yourself is self-care. Accepting that there will be things that come up that's not on your daily or weekly plan, and acknowledging in advance when these things arise, it may or may not require your attention, is self-care. Let me repeat that. It may or may not require your attention, and that is self-care. If you, and you know, when you know, if you know that whatever it is cannot wait, it needs your attention immediately, then you can take action. You can do what it is that you need to do to help that person, or to make that emergent, to correct whatever it is that's going on. If you know that it can wait and it's not a priority, it's not life or death, no one's bleeding, no one's not able to breathe, whatever, when you know, right? So accept that uncertainties happen. Uncertainties are a part of life. Change is a part of life. Unforeseen circumstances is a part of life. When you accept this, you position yourself to have a more peaceful week. And because you've identified what your priorities are for this week during your planning and preparation, you know if you can tend to it or if you don't have to. Okay? So the C is celebrate what you do get done. Quite often, and I am guilty of this in the past, I would get things done. I would reach great accomplishments, and then it was one of two things. It was either those in my circle asking me what's next, not necessarily, oh, congratulations, you did it. I knew you could do it. So what's next? It's the what's next question, or because of that, and that consistent, we've programmed our mind to think that we always have to be working on something. right? We always have to be doing something. Once we've reached that goal and once we've completed that task, it's immediately on to the next one. And so I want you to train yourself, reprogram your mind to start celebrating the things that you do get done. And pay attention now. I said celebrate the things that you do get done. That's the C in peace. And the E is evaluate the progress that you've made and make changes for the upcoming week or make changes for the upcoming day. And so for the C, it was celebrate what you get done. And E is evaluate. So I'm not saying, start to feel bad, get down on yourself because there were some things that you didn't get done. I'm not saying that. And I didn't say that. I said evaluate the progress that you made and make changes moving forward. So, for example, or an example of when you will make changes is something on your to-do list, you're moving it to every single day. So it started out on your schedule on Monday. It didn't get done. You moved it to Tuesday. It didn't get done. You moved it to Wednesday. When you start to notice a pattern in things that you're not getting done, you want to evaluate if that is something that should be on your to-do list anyway. It might not should be on there. And if it is on there, but you are procrastinating and not getting it done in your evaluation process, you can ask yourself why. Is it that you don't know how to do it and doing it will require you to take time to learn how to do it? Is it that it doesn't motivate you? You're not excited to get it done? During that evaluation process, identify why certain things are staying on your to-do list. You may have to delegate it to someone else, someone who is efficient or already know how to get the task done. And so you will position yourself by following these 5 tips to be more peaceful as a person, right? Being more peaceful internally will make what you see in front of you, your reality, more peaceful, more calm, less chaotic. You will be more productive because you will start to know, okay, I have my priorities. And now that I have my priorities, when things come up, if it doesn't fall in my list of priorities, then I can accept that this is happening. Yeah, it's happening. It may not have been in the plan, but it's happening. But you can also accept the fact that it's happening and it doesn't need my attention. Or it's happening and it does need my attention. And so maybe something on the to-do list will go from today to tomorrow because you took the 15 minutes or the 30 minutes to take care of that thing that needed your attention. So I hope y'all found this helpful. Again, my name is Monica Bundy, and I'm a coach who helps women develop habits that will improve all aspects of your life. And for example, the tips that I share today can be used in your personal life and your professional life. And we'll talk on a different day about how those two are not necessarily 2 different lives. It's one. And acknowledging that is how we create that balance, that work-life balance that so many people desire to find. So I hope you found this helpful. The replay will be up. Please feel free to comment below, tag a friend, share this on your page, whatever you feel inspired to do. And I will be live again tomorrow. Again, we will be covering for the next 6 days. So Monday through Saturday, we will be covering embracing uncertainties. So I hope y'all are ready to overcome, the stress of letting uncertainties overtake you and you being able to just stay calm and stay peaceful during those moments, staying grounded.